There's going to be a lot of hypnotic things in this video, I think. Some bourgeoisie just driving their carriages fashionably around the park. Nothing weird going on. So I'm going to a mystical wonderland today, which is over there. Winter Wonderland. And the reason I wanted to go here is to try and just test my resistance to various hypnotic techniques. Because if you ask me, in my mind anyway, Christmas is dead. I haven't actually done Christmas for about 3 years now. I've cleansed my mind of the deeply embedded psychological programming that is Christmas Day and Christmas things. Of course, Winter Wonderland being in central London has turned into a bit of a high security, well, you'll see they're doing like bag searches, and I'm not sure what they're looking for in people's bags. I don't know. They're worried somebody's going to spoil Christmas, and that would be the end of the world. Somebody spoiled Christmas, wouldn't it? You can tell I've got my cynical gland operating on 100%. You see, social conditioning, especially with things like this time of year, people don't realise that their deeply ingrained social conditioning, mind programming, is forcing them into behaviour they wouldn't normally and naturally do. And nobody really asks themselves the question why we do it. We just do it, whether we like it or not. Apparently. Well, not me. Hello?
I'm not allowed to use tripods here, mate.
Not allowed to use tripods?
Nope.
I'm
It's
just
tripod, yeah.
filming the sky.
Yeah, well, whatever, but you're the property of where you're filming.
Is there a notice that says I'm not allowed to use tripods?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, it is, there's no official notice, but we're telling you because we know,
Okay.
because I'm security, I'm one of the security officers here, and I know.
Is it a bylaw?
But I don't, well, sir, if you're the law type of person, then, I mean, then
I'm just saying, like...
Well, I can come law too, and I can come in the same wavelength that you're trying to address me.
No, I'm just saying, like...
Well, I'm just trying to say...
Normally, if you're not allowed to do stuff, there's a sign that says you're not allowed.
Yeah, but the thing is, they said you can do stuff, but not with the tripod.
Okay.
Because you could be filming, that's what they're stating, and obviously they're going to see it on the camera, they're going to flag it to me, and I say...
It's to do with how steady the image is or something.
Well, something of that nature.
I don't know. Nobody really knows what they're worried about,
Well, I don't make this thing, I'm just a boxed in a studio.
Okay. This is going to be a very difficult film to make, not just because explaining why you don't want to do Christmas anymore is a difficult thing to do, but also because I've already been told off by the security guys, and so I have to avoid him, and I'm also trying to avoid all of the copyrighted music that is playing out of every orifice of this place. But yeah, it's a very difficult thing to explain, so I'll start with the basics. Father Christmas is quite blatantly a paedophile. Is that true to say? Sneaking into children's bedrooms at night and bouncing them up and down on his knee and yo-ho-hoing and all of that kind of stuff. That's the very, very basics of it. This strange symbol that children are taught throughout the Western world, I think that's fair to say, is a bit weird. A thing to solidify the idea that Santa Claus is a pedo is that red jacket with the white cuffs is almost exactly the ceremonial dress of those people in the House of Lords. And if you think about what children get taught with Santa Claus, it's that there's a very special man who wears red jacket with white collars, and he can grant you sort of special things, special privileges, and he's going to be very good to you as long as you don't open your eyes and you remain very quiet and you behave yourself. So I think in a very deep-seated way, what we just automatically train children in around the Christmas period is how to be subservient to those who are better and more special than you are. I mean, Father Christmas or Santa Claus, I mean, he's a bit of a strange character, isn't he? He's like a very, very special person. It's like you're saying to children, it's like you're saying to children, some people are just naturally special and some people aren't. You're one that isn't, and that's why you have to do whatever you're told. If you're wondering what the laughing is, by the way, it's that weird guy in the red jacket. I've always been fairly keen on trying to break my social conditioning. Just looking at that. I'm also not scared of making life a little bit uncomfortable for myself. And giving up Christmas, you can see, look, they're working on my brain even as I speak. Giving up Christmas is one of those things that is so ingrained and deep-rooted in your brain. I mean, Christmas is a thing that pretty much you've always done growing up, and you've had no choice in it because your parents have kind of urged you and encouraged you to do it. So it's one of those weird things that it seems sort of unnatural, very, very unnatural not to do it. But actually, once you've released yourself from doing it, you'd be surprised how calming it is to your soul to actually have that day where you know everybody is sort of doing exactly the same thing as everybody else, apart from you're not. It's almost I've done the same thing with everything. I don't do birthdays anymore. I don't do Easter. I mean, if there's one thing I certainly will never be doing on Easter Sunday, is eating a chocolate egg. I can remember when I first stopped doing Easter, like thinking about all those chomping mouths with all the chocolate going down their gullet, and I just thought, I'm definitely doing the right thing here by abstaining and trying to dissolve my social conditioning. I guess I just see it as the state designating your emotions. It's a bit like in the movie 1984, the 1 minute hate or 2 minute hate or whatever it is called, where the state designated exactly what time you should behave in a certain way. And I kind of just feel like that about Christmas. I mean, I would like to be happy and spend time with people and be happy and all of that stuff. Who doesn't want to do that? But just on that particular day, on the 25th of December, almost as a form of like protest against the state, I've decided not to recognise it as a significant day. I would like to choose a different day, any particular day. You know, the whatever 17th of March or anything like that. You know. But to do it on the 25th of December, to me, is just following the guidance of the state. And just in the way that the UK has particularly always worked, is that we don't need a shepherd in this country. We all we're all sheep and we all herd each other. And so when people say things like, oh, why don't you just, toe the line and just do what everybody else is doing and stop grumbling, I always think, that's why. The fact that you're trying to guide me like a sheep back into the pen with everybody else and behave like everybody else is why I will always refuse to behave in that manner and actually just do my own thing and do something completely different.